हेलो मैम। हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ मैम, स्टार्ट करते हैं, लोग कर रही है।
Yeah, we can start.
ओके।
Okay. So, a quick recap of what we did last week, in the last lecture. Okay, and that was the orientation about the IELTS exam, how this exam is conducted, what modules do we have. Okay. So, do we have any doubts so far with what I did in the last session? Anybody has any question?
No, madam.
Okay, so I assume that we are clear with the exam format. Okay, we know what type of exam we are going to have, what all modules would be there. So now, today we will be starting with the grammar session. And the reason why I want to start with the grammar session today is because last time we did the introductory part for every student, and I observed that we are making some errors in grammar which would be related to, say, articles is there. Okay, then tenses is there. Then we have something which is related to your pronunciation. Okay, so these errors in future will also lead to further errors in terms of like making spelling errors. Okay, of course, sentence construction. And writing and speaking are two sections in which they would expect you to have a good mastery over your writing and speaking in terms of vocabulary, in terms of using different types of sentences. So, for this, the grammar is very important. So, we're going to start from the very basics of grammar, and in today's session, I will be covering the letters and sounds of our alphabets. I'm going to cover articles. I am going to cover parts of speech. Okay, and then later we will move on to tenses in the next session. So, for today's session, we're going to do sounds of the letters, articles, and parts of speech. Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen now. And the first thing that we will be starting with the sounds of our alphabet. Okay, so our letters. So, what do you see on my screen? Hello, are we there?
A blank slide.
Yes, ma'am. Link.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So, what is this?
Alphabets.
Alphabets. Okay,
ABCD.
so A, B, C, D. Any more guesses? Any more answers? That's it. A, B, C, D, alphabets. What does, okay, it's going to be a surprise for 5 minutes. You learn something new. So tell me how many sets or how many alphabets do we have?
26.
26. New answer for me. Okay. Any other guesses? How many alphabets do we have in English language? Any more guesses? 26?
7.
Yes, 26.
7. Okay. Any more guesses? Okay. 26. Perfect. But then these 26 is a no answer. Why? Why we say that it is a no? Why do we say no? Any idea?
No, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, A, B, C, D is nothing but they are called letters and we only have one set of alphabet. How many?
Only one.
Only one set. Okay, so the A, B, C, D that you have is nothing but they are letters. Okay, so we have one set of alphabets, but we have 26 letters in our English language. How many? Guys,
26, ma'am.
26. So, you have any confusion here? We have always been learning, okay, that ABCD is called alphabets. And that's when we say that there are 26 alphabets. But no, alphabets is nothing but, okay, it's a set of letters. It is a set of letters in English language. And there are 26 letters. You count A, B, C, D individually. Okay, so they are letters. And alphabet is a name given to these set of letters in English language. Now clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is, I think someone's television is on. What was that sound? Please mute yourself, guys, if you have something else going on in your background because it's very disturbing. Okay, so clear with this? So, how many letters do we have in English language?
26.
How many alphabets do we have in English language?
Only one.
Only one set. Perfect.
One sec.
Yes, only one set. So today we will start with the pronunciation of these alphabets. Okay, so they have some sounds and they are called phonetic sounds. Okay, the reason why we need to learn the phonetic sounds. Any guesses?
No, madam.
To make
Any
our
guesses?
pronunciation clear,
Yes, to have more clear pronunciation for your words. What more? What
Identification of
more?
letter.
Identification of letters, yes.
for making the spellings right,
Perfect. Yes, to make the spellings right. Yes. So for all these reasons, okay, that is to make your spellings correct, okay, to identify the letters, okay, to give a proper sound to your words. And for this purpose, we learn phonetics. And it is very important to know your sounds because when you are listening, okay, to the audio and when you need to write the answer, if you're clear with your sounds, okay, you will be able to write it correctly. I have a good example here to share. Do we know about January, February, March? Okay, they are the months of the year, correct? And most of the
yes,
time, when I give my students, okay, to write, come on, please write January, write the months of the years. Okay, so mostly they will write all the months correctly except for October. October, because the way you pronounce, you write. So most of the time in Gujarati, okay, in our background, we have a habit of saying October. Is it correct? Do we
no,
say that
Yes,
October?
ma'am.
Many of them say
Yes, October.
October. So they write also this word as Octomber. But it's not October, it's October. So it's
October.
October. Okay, so the way you pronounce, that is how you're going to write. So whenever you come across some big spellings and you have a doubt what will be the spelling, okay, in that case, you have to know your sounds. And it is very important for you to know your sounds. Clear? And in every language, it's not only in English that we have phonetic sounds, but also in Gujarati, also we have our sounds. Okay, so k, kh, g, g. So આપણે k, kh, g, we don't read like that. We read as k, m, d. Clear? So even in English, this is going to be there. So I will be sharing these PPTs in the WhatsApp group. Is that okay, guys?
Okay, madam.
For your
Yes,
reference. Okay, so I have to share the
yes,
first
ma'am. Okay,
PPT
ma'am.
and then I will share that later. And I will also share the PPTs what I am doing here in the class. So let's see what is the sound of A. What are the possible sounds? Any guesses? Have you
Only
guys
A.
ever done phonetics? Okay, so let's see. So the sound of A is A and A. It's A and A. So A is aeroplane, apple is A. Clear? Everybody wants to repeat this sound behind me. A says A and A. Come on, repeat the sound. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please repeat the sounds behind me.
Is the
A and
airplane?
A.
A
A.
and A.
A.
Uh,
Correct.
A. A.
Then, yes. So, A is an aeroplane, A is an apple. Okay? The next sound is A. What is it? A. A, A, A. Ape. Okay, so it's A, A. Clear? So these are the three sounds of A. But then it is exceptional. So don't get confused. कि भाई कोई sound, we never say apple. We always say apple. Because again it is blending with other alphabets also. So sometimes you might find this. But then whenever you hear this a sound or a sound or a sound, you can guess that it is going to be A. Clear? Guys, clear? Please
Yes, ma'am.
acknowledge. The next sound is B. So the next letter B. So what is the sound for B? It's B. Say B.
B.
Ba.
B. Okay. The next letter after B we have is C. And the sound for C is K, S. Okay. The sound for C is K, means cat. C, S is ceiling or a ceiling fan. Do you know what's a ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay, so S and K and S are going to be the sounds for letter C. Then we have D. The sound for D is D. What is it?
D.
D. The next letter is E. And the sound for E is A. What is it? A.
A.
A. And E. I, that is EYE, and A is egg. So both start with E, but see, they have two different sounds. Here, the sounds are further, okay, bifurcated in two different ways, a short sound and a long sound. So if it's a short sound, it will be E, but if it's a long sound, it will be A. Okay, guys, is that correct? I hope
Yes.
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
getting, I hope you're
Yes,
understanding
ma'am.
what I am teaching you right now.
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's move to the next letter, which is F. And the sound for F is fur. Fur. Guys, do you want to write down these sounds and the examples in your book?
Ma'am, I am writing.
Okay. You want me to give you a wait and you want to write down the examples?
No, ma'am, it's okay.
Okay, fine. Next is G. And the sound for G is G. G. Girl. Okay. The next letter H. The sound for H is her. What is it? Her.
Ma'am,
Yes.
uh, for G, also is there jaw also, I think.
No. For G,
Ma'am,
we only have
ginger,
ginger.
ginger.
Ginger is an exception. Okay. I will only put the words which have like very common in pronunciation. G for
Okay.
ginger is just an
Uh,
exception. So we won't
okay.
go for exceptions because it's just one word. There is no other word that starts with that letter J.
Okay, ma'am.
So, okay. H, her. I and E. Ice cream, ice. Okay. The next letter is J and the sound is J. J, jug. The next letter. See here, you would get the sound of G. Again. Jug. Clear?
Ma'am, example
Yeah.
of J as sound of G.
Sorry?
Example of J as sound of G, like what could be?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm giving. Hello.
Sir.
Okay. So sorry. The sound in J, G will be G and J. Sorry. थोड़ा misprint है you too. So for J, it's going to be just J and no G sound. Okay. So we're going to rectify that later. So it's just J sound, not G. Okay. So please ignore the G sound there. And then we have K. The sound of K is K and K. So K is K, that is kite. And K as in K is say khyati. K. Clear? Any doubts with these sounds so far? Please ignore the G sound in J. It's a typo error by me.
No, ma'am, all clear.
Okay. Let's move to the next sound. That is L. And the sound for L is L. Then the sound for M is, sorry, L is L, that is lion. M is M and is mother, monkey, mouse. N. N is for N and that is nest. Nest. O is O and A and W. O say orange. A is owl. W is one. Okay. So all these sounds O, A and W for O. So P is per, parrot. The next letter is Q and the sound is Q, that's queen. And we also have another sound that is quer. Quer. Are you getting? It's Q and qua, quality. Q is queen. So are you getting the difference? Qua and Q. The next letter is R. And the sound for R is R. What is it? R. Rabbit, rose. The next sound is for S, and it is S, Ksha. S is swan, and Sh is Shalini. Mostly the second sound, okay, is always going to be a blending in most of the alphabets. If we have like two different sounds, most of the sound for the second sound is the blending of the letters. For example, when you say sh, shut, shut. Okay, so because S is having following by the H sound, so that is why it's called a blending. So that is why they say as shut, sh. So the H sound you will find as a very silent sound. Clear? The next letter we have is T, and the sound for T is the, th, and t. Say th, so it's think. Think, think. Then say t, sorry, th is thought. Though, thought. Then t is tomato. Tomato. Clear? The next sound is U, and this letter we will have sounds like a, U. A is umbrella. U is uniform. So we have two sounds for U, which is a and U. Okay. Then we have V. Now the sound of V and W is very similar. So if you want to get your sound for V, okay, you have to bite your lower lip. Okay, you have to bite your lower lip and say V. And the sound for V will be V. V, van. V, van. Okay. So you're going to bite your V. Okay, so lower lip, you're going to bite it. Please don't bite it very hard. Now we have W as a letter. So again, I said the sounds are very similar. So what you need to do is we need to kiss your W's. So it's around, we all are very good with selfies. And nowadays we have something very common. We pout and take selfies. So you pout. So that is you kiss your W's and say watch. Watch. Guys, repeat after me. Come on. These two sounds are very crucial. Everyone, unmute yourselves and let's bite our V's and say V.
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 Perfect. Now we are going to kiss our W's and say
W.
watch. No,
Watch.
W. Watch.
What? What?
Watch. We have to say the
Watch.
sound. We don't have to say the
Watch.
letter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so W and we kiss our W's. Okay, watch.
What?
Yes. Okay, so next sound is for letter X, and it says X, X-ray, Z,
X-ray.
xylophone. Okay, so it's Z, xylophone. It
Zebra.
starts with, that is Z.
No.
This is Z, xylophone. XHY. This is how the spelling would start. And for zebra, it is Z sound. Y, the next letter Y is year, yellow. Z is Z, zebra, zoo, Zulu. Okay? But Z is again American word. So we can, it could be Z, it could be Z. It's fine. Both the pronunciations are correct. Clear? So any doubts with the letters?
No.
Sure?
No.
Okay, so I am going to come back to you, and I will ask everyone to say these sounds. So on a piece of paper, okay, write down A, B, C, D, and maybe you can have your sounds. Let's see how many people are able to remember the sounds. Okay, so we can start with Dikshit.
Yes, ma'am.
Dikshit, please start with all the sounds.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's
Uh,
see if you are able to get it correct.
okay, ma'am. A.
Mm-hmm. Sounds.
A sound is a or a.
Mm-hmm. And
बस दो ही है ना मैम.
are you sure?
A.
Perfect. Yes. A nahi, it's a.
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 Sorry. A.
Yes.
Second is a B.
Mm-hmm.
Sound B. Third is a C. Then a sound is a K and a S.
Mm-hmm.
Right, ma'am?
Mm-hmm. Yes, right.
D. And the sound is a D.
Mm-hmm.
And fifth is a Z. G sound is a G.
G is J and G, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Uh, H. H sound is a H.
Mm-hmm.
And J.
I.
J what's I sorry ma'am.
No problem.
Sound is a I.
Mm-hmm.
I N E.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, G H.
I, J.
J okay, ma'am. Uh, J is a J and a G both.
No, only J.
No?
No, G, no G.
Okay. K. K sound is a only K.
Only K
K.
and
K.
K.
Kha.
K.
K
Oh,
and K.
K.
Yes. So
Okay.
K is kite and K means a Khyati, name of a
Okay.
person. It starts with KH.
K. H. Okay, ma'am. L. L is a pronunciation is a L. What lo?
L.
Law. M. M is a ma.
Mm-hmm.
N. N is a na.
Mm-hmm.
O. O is a I and
No.
a.
No.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's
A
one. Owl.
A
W.
I and
O.
O.
Yes. So O, A, and W. Clear? Okay. Next letter.
P. P is a pa. Q. Q
Okay.
is a queen and a
Mhm.
qu- qualities.
Yes. So what will be the sounds?
Uh, Q and a Q.
Q and qua.
Qua. Sorry,
Qua
ma'am.
means half
Qua.
ka and full wa.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Qua.
R.
Next.
R is a raw, ma'am.
R is ra. Yes. S.
S. S is a sum, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
S.
S is sa and
S
sha.
is cha and cha.
Hmm. Next letter T.
T. T is a ta.
Mm-hmm.
Ta.
Okay. Ta. Tha.
V is a ta.
There are three sounds, no? Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Ta. And a da. Da, ma'am.
Ta. Ta. Tha and ta.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ta, ma'am.
Ta. Tha. Ta
Ta,
talwar no
da.
ta.
Ta.
Tha thadiya no
Ta.
tha.
Thadiano ta and da.
And ta tapal no ta.
Ta.
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
No, sorry. We are just learning, so not to worry.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Then we have the U sound.
You.
Yes.
You. Sir, ma'am, just a minute, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Okay. Dikshit, are you okay?
Ma'am,
Yes.
you is a we,
You,
ma'am.
you,
मतलब bite.
no, the
Yes, ma'am.
U sound. First, you have to talk about the U sound, then V.
Ma'am, we is a bite of a raw, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
You and W. W is a keys of the raw, ma'am.
It's
That's
V.
like a
So the
watch.
sound is has
Watch.
to when you V is van, you're going to bite your lower
Uh,
lip,
uh,
okay? And when you say W, you're going to kiss your W. So it's
kiss your
V.
dog.
Watch.
Watch.
Correct. X is
X. X is cha.
X and Z.
Action. Cha.
Yeah. Y is
Y.
is
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Z
Z
is
is
Z and Z.
Z. Z. Z
Z.
and Z.
Zebra. Zulu.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Good try by Dikshit. So let's clap for him. Everyone, let's clap for him. Good try. Now, the next is
Thank you.
you welcome. Next person will be Dhaval.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to give a try?
Okay.
So let's start.
First A.
Mm-hmm. So the sound of
A,
A.
A, A.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Apple.
It's not apple, it is
A-
apple.
Apple.
Yes. So it's
Application.
A sound, okay?
Uh, Apple application and an aeroplane.
Okay, good.
Next B.
Mm-hmm.
B is
Mm-hmm.
ball.
Correct.
C. C for
Mm-hmm.
cat.
C for cat. C saw
Yes.
cat. No.
C. Uh,
It's
and
sight. See,
si-
sir, if you are saying the sound as
C for
sir, then example also has to come from sir. Okay. So it is
yes.
see, sir, sight, or see,
C.
kite, a cat. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
CITE. Okay. What do you mean
C.
by CITE, sight?
City.
No. Yeah, city is a different word again, but
Uh,
if I say
C.
sight, CITE,
Side no
sight
SIT.
means najar, sight. He was
CIT.
in my sight. SIT. No, it is
SSS.
CITE. SITE is તમારી બિલ્ડિંગ ની સાઇટ હોય એ.
Yes.
This CITE is તમારી નજરમાં, in your
Hmm.
eyes, okay, where you are able to see. He was in my sight.
Okay.
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 અને બીજું છે SIGHT, sight, એ બી નજરમાં.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Come on,
Next
next
is
is
D. D. Dog.
mm-hmm.
Design.
Perfect.
And
E.
E. E. Elephant.
So sound
E. E. E.
is
Hindi word.
I
E.
and it's A. Elephant.
I.
A. A.
Elephant.
E. A.
E.
Elephant is
Eligible. E.
eligible is E, yes, but that's an A sound. It's I and A. Okay, so there are two
I
sounds
and
for E.
A. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Next is F. F for
F.
Hindi word F.
Not per.
For,
Per નથી કહેતા આપણે ફ કહીએ છીએ.
for, for,
F.
for, uh,
Okay, and the
F,
word
F,
is fish.
for,
For
fish,
fish. Fine.
fish, further,
G.
um, G, G is
Mm-hmm.
G, ginger,
Mm-hmm.
ginger,
Okay.
hmm.
And
And H,
G
H is
and
Hindi
J.
word
Mm-hmm.
her,
Mm-hmm.
uh, high,
House.
house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next is I,
Mm-hmm.
I is isolation.
Okay. We are all very scared of corona, huh? So isolation.
Isolation,
Okay.
isolation and
Sound. We have to say the sound. So it's I and E. So
E.
isolation and ice cream.
Ice cream
Igloo.
ice.
Igloo.
Igloo. Igloo.
Yes. Igloo. IGLOO. You know what's an igloo? You know what's an
Yes,
igloo?
ma'am. Ice stupa type હોય છે ને ice.
Igloo is a ice house. બરફનું ઘર
હા
બનાવીએ
સ્તૂપ.
એને igloo કહેવાય.
હા અંડાકાર આકારનું હોય.
Yes. Then J.
જે એટલે જ
J.
હિન્દી વર્ડ જ.
Yes.
જર્ક.
Jerk. Yes. K.
કે for હિન્દી વર્ડ કે ક
K. Mm-hmm.
ક
And
કેમેલિયન નો કેમેલિયન kite.
perfect.
And next L
There are two
for
sounds for K. K and K. So the other word
ખ
for K would be Khyati, the name of a person.
ખ્યાતિ.
The sound that starts with KH.
kh
K.
kh. So example is kh is
Khyati. Khyati. I give
ખ્યાતિ.
you the name. KHYATI.
ખ્યાતિ. Next is L.
Hmm.
Hindi word L. L.
Mm-hmm.
Liberation.
Liberation. Yes.
Liberation. And next is M. Hindi word
Mm-hmm.
is M. Mo.
Ma.
Mo. M for member.
Mm-hmm.
Member.
The next. Yeah,
Next
it's
is
fine. Member.
N. N is a no Hindi word.
Mm-hmm.
N for Nigeria.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
Next O.
Mm-hmm.
O is a Hindi word is O. O.
O.
અને કાનો રસોઈ દી ગઈ. O.
A.
O. A. O. Owl.
Mm-hmm.
Owl.
V is one.
One. Yes, ma'am. One.
Mm-hmm. Correct?
And P. Next P.
Mm-hmm.
P is Hindi word is P.
P.
P is parrot.
Parrot, no, parrot.
Parrot.
Mm.
Parrot. Next is Q.
Mm.
Q is Hindi word is Q. Q.
And qua.
Qua.
Q and qua. So queen
Queen and
and quality.
quality. Yes.
Yes.
And next R.
Mm-hmm.
R. Hindi word.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Correct.
Rabbit.
Mm-hmm. Then S is
S is Sa.
sa.
ષટકોણનો સ.
Mm-hmm.
S તો sight.
Sight.
And
And
T.
swan. So two
Swan.
sound. Yes. T
Swan.
is
T is T. T.
the.
Hindi word.
Mm-hmm.
Tap.
Tape.
Tap.
It's called not tap.
Tap.
It is called tap. So the t sound થઈ ગયો. There are
Tip
three
tap.
sounds for T. T, પછી ઠ
T. Th.
અને ટ. ત ઠ ટ. ત તલવારનો ત, ઠ ઠળિયાનો ઠ, ટ ટપાલનો ટ.
Th no ma'am thought.
Thought. Yes.
Thought. And T. મગજમાં નહીં આવતું બીજું.
Tomato.
Tomato. Yes.
Tomato.
Next is V.
Mm-hmm.
V only word Hindi V.
Was.
Van.
It's not. It's van. Van.
Van.
Yes.
Next is W.
Mm-hmm.
W.
You can do pout
Watch.
for W. So w and it's
Watch.
watch. Yes.
Watch. Next is X.
Mm-hmm.
X is X xylophone.
X, no sound is X and Z.
Z, Z, huh? X
X-ray,
and Z. X-ray and
xylophone.
xylophone. Yes.
Yes.
Next is Y.
Y.
Y like Y.
Mm-hmm.
Y. Yacht. Yacht. Yacht.
Yes.
And Z. Z
Is
for Z.
zebra. So Z
Zebra.
and Z.
Zebra.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, Dhaval. So clap for Dhaval
Thank you,
also.
ma'am.
Good attempt. So rest. Please keep on practicing. In my next session, anytime I can pick up anyone, and I will ask you to say these sounds. Okay. So prepare and keep practicing. I know it is bit difficult, but you will get the hang of it. This will only help come with practice. It won't come in one go. Okay, so our next topic now for grammar. Now we will be starting the actual grammar part. Okay, and my first class, okay, because for grammar is always articles, because articles is not a part of our parts of speech, but still it is a very important topic to be discussed, because every time we are adding articles where and when we want. આપણે જ્યાં આપણી મરજી આવે ત્યાં આપણે આર્ટિકલ્સ નાખી દેતા હોઈએ છે. So it is very important that we identify that where we can use the articles and where we cannot use the articles. Okay, so we are going to start with articles, and I'm going to share my screen in a minute. Let me just turn on the PowerPoint presentation. Anyone has any doubts so far with what I have taught? Okay. So just a moment. Screen share and so when I say articles, what do you mean by articles, guys? What are articles? Any guesses for articles?
A and they.
Perfect. A and N, the. So the words a and the are called articles. Any other guesses? Like how many types of these articles are into divided into how many parts? Any guesses? How many articles are there? One, two, three, four, five,
3, ma'am.
three. Okay. Anybody else?
3 only,
Three?
ma'am.
Are you sure? For me, answer is two and not three. Okay. There are two types of articles. One is indefinite article and the second is definite article. When we say three types, okay, they are three articles. They are not types. So now A and N are articles which are used together for only singular form, but definite is used for singular and plural both the forms, but we will see that in details later. Okay, now before we move to these articles, okay, to understand what is definite and indefinite, okay, what we need to know is about articles is that in all the letters of our alphabets A to Z, okay, there are two parts. one is consonant and other is vowels. Okay, so vowels are A, E, I, O, U. What are they? What are vowels, guys? Hello.
A I E O U.
No. A, E, I, O, U. They are vowels. And rest of the
Vowel.
other letters in our alphabet
Consonants.
are called consonants. So with consonants we use article A, and with vowels we use article N. So we'll see that in detail, so don't worry. So now let's first understand what are indefinite articles. Okay, so indefinite articles are A and N. So where do we use the article N? I told you are used before singular count nouns beginning with a vowel, which is A, E, I, O, U, or a vowel sound. કોક વખત શું છે કે વાવલ નો સાઉન્ડ જ હોય ખાલી, but a vowel ના હોય, but if it's a sound. Okay, so even during that time we use the article N. Say for example, my word HOUR, હું hour નથી બોલતી. Do I say hour? Because it is starting with letter H. I am not saying her. I am still saying it's an hour. OUR જ બોલીએ છે. H is silent. Okay, but I would say it's an hour. OUR, NHOUR. So એમાં મારો vowel નો sound છે. So that is why I am using article N. Okay. Any doubts, guys? समझ पड़ी मैं શું સમજાયું?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone understood? So see, we have some examples
No,
here.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Please
Okay,
repeat
so
again.
should I repeat that again? હવે હું ગુજરાતીમાં સમજાવી દઉં છું એકવાર. ઓકે, સપોઝ કે મારા જે આલ્ફાબેટ્સ છે, ઓકે, આલ્ફાબેટ્સ ની અંદર મારા લેટર્સ છે A B C D. તો A થી લઈને Z સુધીમાં A E I O અને U are nothing but they are called vowels. શું કહેવાય એમને? Vowels. અને જ્યારે બી મારા vowels are singular, okay, I will use article N. અગર મારો કોઈ બી વર્ડ A E I O U થી સ્ટાર્ટ થાય છે, કે અગર મારો સાઉન્ડ બી આવે છે વાવલ નો, તો હું આર્ટિકલ N યુઝ કરીશ. સે ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ મારો વર્ડ છે hour. વોટ યુ મીન બાય hour? hour એટલે કલાક. ઓકે, સો મારો સ્પેલિંગ ફોર એન hour is HOUR. ઓકે, બટ હિયર મારો H જે છે એ સાયલેન્ટ છે. હું હાવર નથી બોલતી, હું hour બોલું છું. Okay, so in that case I will use article N, hour, ANHOUR. Okay, and I will not use a hour, that is HOUR. A hour ને use કરું, હું N hour use કરીશ, કારણ કે H મારો silent છે અને O નો મારો sound આવે છે. Okay, clear? હવે સમજ પડી?
Okay, પડી ગઈ.
Okay, so next, A is used before a singular count noun beginning with consonants. એટલે જેટલા letters આપણા alphabets માં છે A, E, I, O, U ને છોડીને, they are called consonants and we use article A for them. Clear? Say for example, a stamp, a desk, a TV, a cup. They are all singular and we are using article A. Now, where do we use these indefinite articles? Something which is not specified, something which is unspecified. કોઈક વસ્તુ એકદમ specific નથી. Okay, એને સામે આપણે article યુઝ કરીએ છીએ which is indefinite. For example, I'm watching a TV. I'm watching a TV, but એ ટીવીમાં હું કયો શો જોઉં છું એ કશું સ્પેસિફિક નથી કરતી, હું ખાલી ટીવી જોઈ રહી છું. સો એમાં મારું કોઈ સ્પેસિફિક નથી કે હું શું વોચ કરું છું, હું શું પ્રોગ્રામ જોઈ રહી છું. મેં એટલું જ કીધું, કોઈ મને પૂછ્યું ભાઈ શું કરે છે, આઈ એમ વોચિંગ ટીવી. બટ કયો શો જોવે છે, that's when you say okay I'm watching this particular show. So when something is not specified, that time you use article which is indefinite. Khabar clear? Is it clear, guys? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Say for
Yeah.
example, a pencil, an orange, I'm writing with a pencil. I'm only specifying કે ભાઈ હું પેન્સિલ થી લખું છું, હું HB ની પેન્સિલ થી લખું છું, હું અપ્સરાની પેન્સિલ થી લખું છું. I have not specified it. Clear? Further, when do we use articles? So it is used before a number collectives and some numbers. કોઈ collective nouns હોય કે કોઈક particular numbers હોય. A few pens, a few pens, એટલે થોડી pens. Okay, I'm not definite saying specific number of pens કે ભાઈ 5 પેન છે, 10 પેન છે, 15 પેન છે, થોડી pens, that's it. Okay, and it's a group. Collectives means group, એક થી વધારે છે. So that's when I am still using a indefinite article. Okay, any guess if I am saying collectives એટલે તો plural થયું. Okay, but still હું અહીંયા કેમ સિંગ્યુલર આર્ટિકલ યુઝ કરું છું? A અને N બંને સિંગ્યુલર માટે જ યુઝ થશે. Can you tell me why I have said number collectives over here?
Because ma'am, the like we say bunch of keys, so bunch is a singular word.
Perfect. Keys is a singular word. Key. Okay, તમે એક bunch છે. Perfect. Okay, one bunch. જે bunch છે એ સિંગ્યુલર છે, પણ એ bunch ની અંદર બહુ બધી keys છે. So a bunch of keys. Very good. Who was that? Because I cannot see who is that on my screen. So
Deepak.
sorry, your name again, please.
Deepak.
Deepak. Okay, guys, clap for Deepak. Come on.
Thank
Very
you, ma'am.
good. Great. So see, a dozen, a gallon. So they were examples. Next, it is used before a singular noun followed by a restrictive modifier. Okay, what do you mean by a restrictive modifier? Any guesses? What is restrictive modifier? કોઈક વસ્તુ ને એ restrict કરે છે, limit કરે છે. Okay, say અહીંયા એક example માં a girl who was wearing a yellow hat. A yellow hat. અહીંયા શું કર્યું છે એને? Yellow છે, જેની કોની hat કયા કલરની છે? Yellow. So એને restrict કરે છે. And that is why it is still singular, and that is why we are using the indefinite article. Clear? It is restricting. So these are the areas where you will use your articles, guys. Are you getting my point? આપણાને કેવી હેબિટ છે, આપણે કોઈ બી જગ્યાએ અ એન ધ લગાવી દઈએ છે. I was playing the cricket. My favorite hobby is the cricket, and there are the 10 players in the game. So we have a habit, okay, that we add articles anywhere we like. Wholesale માં આપણે વાપરીએ છીએ કારણ કે એમાં marks નહીં cut થવાના. No, that is what we feel. But no, we cannot put
Yes, ma'am.
articles anywhere we want. These are the only places where I'm showing you right now on the screen, which is in bold. Only in these cases you can use articles. and that to specific articles by indefinite article a અને n છે તો અહીંયા તમે ખાલી a અને n જ વાપરી શકો છો, the નથી વાપરી શકતા. Clear? Any doubt so far with what I explained?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we have understood, right? આને ખાલી થોડું અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ કરજો, આને એકદમ મગઅપ કરવાની જરૂર નથી. એક્ઝામ્પલથી એને એક્ઝામ્પલથી તમે યાદ રાખો કે સમજવાની કોશિશ કરો. Okay, then it is used to form adverbial phrases of quantity, amount, or degree. Say, I felt a bit depressed. So, what do you mean by a bit depressed? થોડું. It's a quantity. કેટલું ક્વોન્ટિટીમાં ડિપ્રેશન થાય એ આપણે ના કહી શકીએ. 1 કિલો 2 કિલો 1 લિટર 2 લિટર ડિપ્રેસ થાય એવું થાય. Do we say that? Guys?
No.
No. Okay, for certain expressions, we cannot have, a specified quantity. So we just have an expression, a bit, a little, a few, a some, somewhat. So they are called adverbial expressions. Okay. Now there are some exceptions for choosing the articles a or n. So what is that exception? Okay, so there are a few exceptions to the general rule of using a before words that start with consonant and n before words that begin with vowels. So a is used with consonant and n is used before vowels. The first letter of the word honor, for example, is a consonant h. जो मैं कीधु तु तमने, but it's unpronounced. h આપણે honor નથી કહેતા, આપણે honor કહીએ છે. So, in spite of its spelling, the word honor begins with a vowel sound. Sound કેવી રીતે begin થાય છે? O થી, O sound થી. H silent છે. Therefore, we use N. અને એટલે આપણે use કરીએ છે N. So, consider the example sentence below for an illustration of this concept. So, let's see some examples. My father is a honest person. No. I say my father is an honest person. Clear? Koi doubt? See the example for this exception. I will not say a honest, I will say an honest. Okay? Next. Similarly, when the first letter of a word is a vowel but is pronounced with a consonant sound, use a as in the sample sentence below. So he is an United States Senator. આપણે ય નો sound છે united. Okay, so what I say, I will not use an, I will use a. He is a United States Senator. So see the difference. These are some exceptions where you will use a or n. In what case you will not use n, in spite of you see that it is starting with the year sound. Okay, or maybe it is starting with the her sound, O sound, and it's still an consonant. Clear? This holds true with acronyms too. NLCD. A sound આવે છે A. It's AEIOU. Okay, what do you mean by acronyms? Short forms દેખાય છે? UK, HR, URL. These are acronyms. They are not expanded form of the word. So that's also when you hold these article rules in this way. Clear? Now, definite article, which is the. So when can you use, okay, before I go to the definite articles, anyone has a doubt for indefinite articles?
No, madam.
No, ma'am.
Sure?
Sure.
Everyone, I only I am able to hear only two voice. Only two people are answering. Rest nobody is answering. So I am understanding they all have understood what I have taught. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Guys, please don't feel shy. Okay. Please don't keep fear of any kind. कि भाई बीजा लोग को सांबर से आवो silly question पूछिस तो, but it is not necessary that it's a silly question. Even if it's a silly question you think, you please ask, because it is more important to feel to clear your doubts rather than feeling silly. It's fine. We are not masters here. We are all humans and we do not know everything. We are here to learn. Even I am here to learn from you guys because I'm getting some experience. So, same thing with you guys also. So, please don't be silent. Please ask me if you have any doubt. Okay. So, now let's move to the next article, which is the definite article called the. And this can be used for both singular and plural, count and non count nouns. Okay, so the can be used for, as I said earlier, also for singular and plural, count and non count nouns. Okay, then it is used to indicate a noun that is definite or has been previously specified in the context. Means the article is used for something which is very much specified, which is very much definite. Okay. Secondly, it is saying it has been previously specified in the context. Suppose I am telling the Dhaval is saying, "મેમ મને મળવું છે તમને તો હું તમને ક્યાં મળું?" Okay, so I would say let's meet at a burger shop. We'll meet somewhere outside in a burger shop. So now he is not sure કે કયું burger shop છે. Okay, so it is something unspecified. So I told him a burger shop. But next time again he's saying, "Ma'am, આપણે પેલી જગ્યાએ મળીએ the burger shop where we met last time. Can we meet at the same burger shop we met the last time?" Now it is a specific place. કારણ કે પહેલા મારે નથી ખબર પણ હવે મને ખબર છે કે કયા બર્ગર શોપની વાત કરે છે. So now it is specified. So that is why it is said previously specified in the context. ખબર પડી? Have you understood, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So please close the door. Now I have asked to close the door. Okay, and I have specified that please close this particular door and the person knows that. Okay. I like the clothes you gave me. It is in the context. The clothes which you gave me, તે મને જે આપ્યા તા એ. So it is specifying the context. Clear? Then it is used to indicate that is unique. Something very unique. Praise the Lord. Lord is unique. There is no other Lord, only one Lord. It is unique. So we use the article the. The Columbia River is near here. Kai river? Columbia. So it is unique. So that's when we use article the. Then it is used to designate a natural phenomenon. What's a natural phenomenon? Summer is a season and it is natural. The nights get shorter in the summer. There is no other summer. So again, it is unique also and it is natural phenomenon also. So something which is very natural. The flood. The flood is natural. What do you mean by flood? Guys, what do you mean by flood?
Natural disaster.
Yes, Puravu, correct? It's called a natural disaster. So it's a natural phenomenon. Clear? The wind is blowing so hard. So wind is blowing. Clear? Okay. Then it is used to refer a time period. I was naive in the past. Time period, past man. What do you mean by knave? Very scared. Okay, I'm bicharu manas. Kahiye ne? Timid. So in the past, it is giving me a time period. So past ma, I was very knave. The song was very popular in the 1980s. A time frame to 1980s. So I am using the article the. Then it is used to indicate all the members of a family. I invite the bakers for dinner. Means कि एक particular family है. Say my last name is Vora. Okay, so all the members in my family. So I will say the Voras. We are the Voras. Clear? So same way. You're indicating all the members of the family under one particular name. This medicine was invited by the Smiths. So the entire family was into the same medicine business and they invited one particular medicine. Clear? Any doubt?
No, madam.
Okay. Now there are some exceptions also in not using the articles. Okay, for example, you do not use articles when you are doing a regular conversation. Okay, it's if it's a direct conversation, we do not use articles. In most of the cases, we do not use articles. Next is we do not use articles when we are talking about any sports or any game. I'm not playing the cricket, I play cricket. Okay, so we do not use articles when we are talking about any sports. Clear? We do not use articles with any proper nouns. Proper nouns are special names given to something. So before a proper noun, we do not use articles. Exceptions, I will put it in the PPT later. Okay, so any doubt with definite articles? So we're gonna
No.
do so we're gonna do exercise. Okay. So okay. Did you bring dash umbrella? Should I give you some time and maybe sorry. Okay, I have 10 blanks. Okay, and everyone will do the blanks. I'll give you like 5 minutes quickly. Please do these blanks on your own, and then we discuss. I hope you guys are doing these blanks. Okay, have we done? Have we done the blanks?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Okay. So, should we discuss them?
yes, ma'am.
Easy?
Yes,
The blanks were easy?
yes,
So, did you bring the umbrella?
N.
What is the answer?
N.
N.
And
N? Are we sure?
N.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Vowel.
Yeah. It's a vowel. Perfect. Then, are you looking for a
Oh,
shampoo and shampoo, the shampoo? What will be?
ocean.
A shampoo? No. Are you
The
looking
The
ocean.
for the
The
shampoo?
The shampoo.
It is going to be the. Why
the
the? Because shampoo is something specific. Okay. Are you looking for the shampoo? If someone is in the washroom, okay, and it's getting who the person is getting prepared to go for a shower. So that's when you say, are you looking for the shampoo?
For the shampoo. I look for the shampoo.
Sorry.
No, no, no.
Okay. So the next one is, are you looking for the shampoo? Next, I checked dash mailbox again.
check
mailbox.
I
mailbox.
checked
The
the mailbox.
the
You know, okay, I have an email account. So I have my own specific email account. So I have a mailbox in that, or I have an inbox in that. So it is something specific. So I checked the mailbox again. Okay, or तुम्हारा घर में, if you are living in a flat, okay, and you have a mailbox, okay, for everyone. So you know it's તમે તમારું જ mailbox check કરશો, કોઈ બીજાનું નહીં કરો. So I checked the mailbox. Clear? So it is very specific. Can I have spoon please? So can I have a spoon please? કોઈ spoon કોઈ specific નથી, મને ખાલી spoon જોઈએ છે. Clear? So it is article A. I was born into a poor family. She will come back in. શું આવશે અહીંયા? And કે the?
and
Yes, and. Perfect. The answer will be she will come back in an hour. Next. Have you been to Space Needle Tower in Seattle? What will be there? What is the answer?
the
the
The. Yes, because it is a specific place.
specify the say.
Perfect. I would love to talk to one of
the managers.
the managers. Very good. What dash amazing view?
What
What
an amazing view.
an amazing view. Perfect. The helicopter landed on roof of a building.
The roof of a building.
On the roof of a building. Perfect. So we know. You want to check your answers again, maybe? Any doubts in these blanks, guys?
No, ma'am.
Are we sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubts in any topics of indefinite, definite articles? कोई doubt, guys?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Should I give one more exercise?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just wait a minute, okay? Okay, come on. You have 20 sentences. Picasso was. Should I give it again? 5 minutes? You can do this? Are we there?
The artist.
He
Yes,
was.
ma'am.
Okay, I'm giving you 5 minutes and you can do this exercise. Come on. Okay, done.
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's check the answers. Okay, now. Okay, so Picasso was an artist. Fine. He is an honest man. Honest begins with a vowel sound, so it is an. Then I study at a small university in London. We used to live in the city center. Are you a teacher? Any doubts so far?
No, madam.
Then it takes me an hour to get to work. My cousin is a surgeon. Came a surgeon. Okay, because he has not specified what surgeon. So just a surgeon. It looks like it's going to rain. Do you have an umbrella? I have a 1-year-old daughter. Then singer Justin Bieber comes from an ordinary family. Oh, so it's a vowel. So it is an. These days, Angela Jolie enjoys the life. Life is specific of a Hollywood film star. So Hollywood, it's not specified. Okay, Hollywood માં બહુ બધી films છે. So that is why a Hollywood film star. My brother lives in an apartment in the city center. City center is specified. So in the city center. School children in the UK have to wear a uniform. Okay? A uniform. Why? Uniform begins with a consonant sound Y-O-U. U. That's why. Okay? Is there a petrol station near here? So a petrol station. Next, it's very near. It's very near here. Go straight on and it's on the left. It is on the left. Left is specific, unique. Did we say that we use article the for unique? Yes or
Yes.
no? So
Yes.
article the over here. Okay. Is France a European country? Why a European? And why not an? Because we say A, E, I, O, U. Then why are we saying European?
It sounds you.
Europe is a continent.
No, it starts with the year sound. European, U. Correct? So your sound is of Y. So that is why we use article A and not an. I have got a spare ticket for tonight's concert. A spare ticket. Article A. Simon thought he heard burglars, so he rushed downstairs and phoned the police. The police. Police is specified, specific, unique. He called those police. He didn't call anybody else, but he called the police. Okay. Do you want to go to The cinema tonight. You know you want to go for and watch a movie. Where do we watch a movie? In the cinema. Okay? I am reading a really good book. A really good book, but what book it is, we don't know. So it's only a good book. So it is article A. Clear? Any doubts?
Ma'am,
Yes?
oh, 19માં વારું છે. Do you want to
Nine.
go to a cinema tonight?
Mm.
તો મેમ ગમે તે એક જ મૂવી જોવા જશે એટલે જ આવે.
Or will be also for it's a singular over here. Okay, and we are not sure કે કઈ movie એટલે બી a cinema.
સિનેમા.
આપણે
ઓકે
એવું
ઓકે
કહી
મેમ.
જઈએ કે ભાઈ ચલો પિક્ચર જોવા જવું છે આજે રાત્રે. Have you mentioned about which movie? No. So you have not mentioned about the movie. તમે કોઈ movie ના વિશે વાત નથી કરી. That is why we are using article A over here. Okay?
ઓકે.
Okay, and whose question was that? Who asked me this question?
આવડે મૂવી જોવા જઈએ તો ગમે તે એક જ મૂવી જોવાના ને મેમ. તો કઈ
હા.
જોવાના એ નહીં ખબર જ.
Yes, એ નથી ખબર. So Dikshit, I want that you try to attempt to ask the question in English. Okay, so first attempt you should always make to ask me the question in English, and then if you still cannot, then I will help you to speak in English and we will use the combination. But if you don't make an attempt to speak in English, you will not be able to then also have that confidence, which I don't want in my students. I
યસ
want
યસ
all
મેમ.
my students to have a lot of confidence.
યસ મેમ.
Okay?
ઓકે ઓકે મેમ.
Okay, so it is 11:51. So I will start the class again at 12:05, and we will do our next part of grammar. So take a break for 10 minutes and come back. Okay? Guys, you want a break?
Okay,
No?
ma'am.
ઓકે ઓકે મેમ.
કે હું ચાલુ રહેવા દઉં મારું જ્ઞાન.
10 minute breaks, ma'am.
Okay, so let's take a 10 minutes break. Fine, and I will see you exactly at 12:05.
ઓકે મેમ.
Okay, take care. Bye.